Hello everyone and welcome to this session of Programming with Java. In this session, we will continue our discussion on the iterative statement in Java programming language. So in the previous session, we saw the concept of while loops in Java. In this session, we will see the concept of do while loop statement in Java. So often we will see in our programming that we would have a situation when we want to perform or execute the body of loop or certain set of instruction even when the condition within the while loop is not true. So for that purpose we can define the do while statement. So for example, in our previous example of while loop, we were printing the hello world against some number n. Now for our hello world operation to be performed, the condition within the while parenthesis should be always true. So for example, if I replace this value of n from 6 to 11, then the condition defined within this while loop becomes false because 11 is definitely not less than 10. 11 is greater than 10. So if we will try to perform this, then we won't get any output because 11 is greater than 10 and our body of loop will never get executed at the first place. And so to perform the looping operation, we want the condition within the while loop should be true. So if we make this 5, then our loop will get performed and we will get hello world in the output. Now sometimes we want our loop to get executed at least once even when the condition within the while loop is false, and for that purpose we will use the do while statement. The general syntax of the do while loop is first we write the do keyword followed by the body of loop, and afterward we write the while keyword and the condition against which this body of loop will be judged. So every time our loop will get executed, it will get executed at least once, that is body of loop will be executed at least once, and afterward the condition within the while loop will be checked, and if the condition becomes false, then our loop get terminated, and if the condition gets true, then our loop will continue to perform. So to define the same example within this example of printing hello world, let's say how can we do it. So first we will write the do keyword followed by our body of statement, that is system.out.println hello world, and we are updating our n to n plus 1. Now we will write the while keyword and the condition within while, that is n should be less than, let's say 10. Now if I define a value of n which is greater than 10, let's say 11, then if we run this, then even the value is 11 which is definitely greater than 10 and the condition within while becomes false, even then our loops get executed at least once and print the hello world in our output. And if the condition remains true, let's say make it less than 10, let's say 5, and if we will run it again, then our program will work generally as the while loop works. So this is how we perform the do while loop in Java. So even the number become, let's say 20, which is definitely greater than 10, and this condition becomes false, our loop will get executed at least once. Now in the next session we will see how do we perform the for loop operation in Java programming language, and that will conclude our iterative statement session. Thank you.